Hey guys, Nick Miller today from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a 2022 Bobcat MT100. So this MT100 was part of a package of stuff that I bought. You guys have heard some of my videos. We bought a package of equipment out of a gentleman that has a terminal illness. We have some really nice, I actually have one left, the Toro side dump concrete buggy. There's a stump grinder here, this MT, I have a cat skid loader. The MT, we do have a grapple bucket here for sale. I will have a Model 10 Bobcat MT auger coming up for sale here next week with it, or available for it, I should say. Does come with a factory Bobcat 44-inch tooth bucket that is in beautiful condition. This machine just clicked 300 hours today. When I bought it, it had 294, and I did use it here to video and picture a whole bunch of attachments, and I do have a handful of other new CID products that we're going to picture with it so that is done before it's sold. So there may accrue an hour or two on the machine. We did do a full service in true Mark Supply fashion here. We did everything. Filters, oils, done, changed, checked it out. The MT100 has a sealed bearing in the rollers. They've fixed that, rollers, idlers, which that was a major downfall of the 85s, the 55s. Nobody wanted to grease them, so they went ahead, made them a sealed bearing, just like in a rubber track skid steer. Awesome little machine. Again, these at one point in time were bringing more money than list price because you couldn't get them. There are some available now on the market. There's some dealers still can't get them. Just depends on what they had in the pipeline. But I'm going to be very reasonable in my pricing. Some guys are still asking stupid money for these with 1,000 hours on them. Those days have sailed. So I'm going to show you here underneath the hood. We're going to take you completely around this machine. Show you all the features and aspects. Here we go. Under the hood, going to be powered by a Kubota D902. Again, same engine and everything was in the MT 85. Pretty much same setup, other than they've just changed the undercarriage componentry. Tandem heat and pumps in this. Up here is going to be your muffler, air cleaner system, radiator overflow, fuel in the front. What's nice, everything's kind of housed underneath this hood. I'll show you in the back panel. This is a hydraulic cooling fan. This is probably one of the nicest MTs that I have owned in the past 4 years. It is extremely clean. It is all original paint. Flat face couplers up here for your auxiliary hydraulics. Standard end MT mounting plate. So MT 50, 52, 55, MT 85, MT 100, S70, 463, L23, and L28 are all the same interface plate. Again, OEM Bobcat bucket with the OEM Bobcat bolt-on teeth. This is a wide track model. Tracks are going to be right around 50%. They are still OEM Bridgestone tracks. We left them on there. Again, there's still some running in them. They never have a high lug on them to start with from new. Back here at the operator station. Again, towers are extremely nice and clean. We did wash and wax this machine, believe it or not. In underneath, you're going to have your hydraulic reservoir, your batteries in here. Again, it was sold new on 10/10 of 22. Again, oil filter underneath there. We serviced it with all OEM Bobcat parts. Everything is in there and taken care of. Up top here, we're going to walk up to your controls here for a second. You got a nice little cup holder. You got, I guess you could almost put a cell phone in there. Actually, I think that's what it's for. You're going to see right here, 300.2 hours. All your gauges work, temperature, fuel. This is going to be your joystick control here for your forward and reverse. Going to be your joystick loader control, auxiliary hydraulics, park brake, and throttle. And you can see down across there, everything there is nice and straight. These are 1,000-pound lift capacity. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. We're going to run around and see everything it's supposed to do. Here we go. Mini loaders are impressive to where they were originally to where they've come today. They've almost become a part of a unit that is in everyone's arsenal today, which is amazing. The attachment end of this is unbelievable what you can put on one. We stock everything here from buckets to forks to grapples to rock buckets to stump grinders. The most common thing is auger drives and pallet forks, but we do keep a lot of different grapples. We keep a lot of that kind of stuff. There you can see on the MT will counter rotate its tracks, which is nice. all off of this one joystick. Now, a lot of guys are using these in a lot of pool work, tree work. It's just amazing what guys are using them for. And the thing will work all day. I guess it never calls in sick for the most part. You don't have to worry about picking it up at the bar either, I guess. So, there again, like I said, these have become something that's truthfully in every guy's arsenal today in a way. What's so nice about them is truthfully the magnitude of attachments that you can add to these. So, machine's 100% ready to go to work. They do have a nice cushion ride shock here in the back. When Bobcat released the MT85 and they finally went to a machine where you didn't have a sulky style ride platform and they actually went to a platform that was on the machine, day and night difference. You know, the MT52, 55, even the 50 had a sulky that would follow behind it with a gauge wheel. That was pain in the butt, kind of cumbersome. You got it on some odd angles. It could get the operator in kind of a pinch, in my opinion. Where they went to this, and the biggest thing they needed to upgrade was that undercarriage. They did that. They nailed it on that. That's something now that's going to have a lot of hours of use out of it, and you're not going to have to chase a guy around with a grease gun greasing those bottom rollers, which, in my opinion, for many years, I think they released these in, 2002 or 2003. It was a bad design from the get-go, and it had to get up to 2021 or 20 whenever they released these. Something like that, 2019, 2020, to get that accomplished and fixed. But hey, whatever. I'm just glad that they did it because I think it was a good move. So, after all that, this is a 2022 again, 300 hours, very clean, not a repaint, not a rental machine, privately owned machine, OEM Bobcat bucket, OEM original Bridgestone Bobcat tracks on it. It is very clean. It's not beat. Again, there's still some price gouging going on with these machines, and there's some guys. I'm going to be as cheap or cheaper than the guys with 800-900 hour ones. What I'm going to be asking for this machine. So if you want to know about it more, please give us a call, 814-658-3066. We'll be glad to help you in any way that we can. If you're looking for attachments, guys, call us. I keep it. Grapples, augers, rock buckets, stump grinders. I keep a hydraulic hammer here by CID. I usually keep a power rake. I don't have one here right now, but we keep a lot of different stuff for these machines. So if you're looking for something, truthfully, give me a call. Again, 814-658-3066. As always, thank you very much for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.